morning all. Today we are going to start a poem from our reader book, The Heart of the Tree. The poem is written by Henry Kaler Bunner, an American novelist and a poet. He was born on 3rd of August 1855 and he is very well known for his poem Tower of Babel. He died on 11th of May 1896. In this poem, the poet conveys the importance of planting trees. They are not only important for human existence, but also for the sustenance of life universally. He also tells that the person who plants tree is a visionary who takes the growth of entire world in his own hands. Let's start with stanza 1. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. He plants the flag of breezes free, the shaft of beauty towering high. He plants a home to heaven anigh. For song and mother croon of bird, in hushes and happy twilight heard, the treble of heaven's harmony, these things he plants who plants a tree. In the above lines, the poet wants to say that when the rays of the sun fall on the leaves or canopy of the tree, they glitter or shimmer like gold. The plant purifies the air and hence becomes the friend of the sky also. When the wind blows, each leaf of the plant flutters like a flag, and when the tree grows tall, it signifies a tall tower. In the next line, the poet says that these tall trees reaches near the heaven, where it act as the nurturer of the birds, where they sit, rest, and sing beautiful songs in high pitch during the twilight. Let us come to stanza 2. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants cool shade and tender rain, and seed and bud of days to be, and years that fade and flush again. He plants the forest's heritage, the harvest of a coming age, the joy that unborn eyes shall see. These things he plants who plants a tree. Let's see what the poet wants to say in the second stanza. The plant provides shade in the hot and dry days. It provides rain both to the human and the soil, where the small seeds grow into a sapling, followed by a bud, and then into a big tree. These trees are like gift of harvest from the present generation to the future generation. Gift here means flourishing ecosystem, sufficient amount of rainfall, ample oxygen for every living being to breathe, and a sustainable life. Now we have come to the last stanza. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants in sap and leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty, and far-cast thought of civic good. His blessings on the neighborhood, who in the hollow of his hand holds all the growth of all our land, a nation's growth from sea to sea, stirs in his heart who plants a tree. Here in the third stanza, the poet again starts with a question, and he asks that what does a man plant when he plants a tree? Here he says that he plants so many things because each and every part of a tree is used for some or the other purpose. Like some parts are used as medicine, some parts are used as fruit, some are used for commercial purpose like rubber, paper, oil, etc. He further says that if a person is loyal or he loves his planet, he would definitely plant a tree which would benefit the entire world. So, Finally, we can say that one who plants a tree loves not only his city, his state, his country, but the entire world. So children, when you plant a tree, you not just plant a tree, you plant an ecosystem, you plant an existence, and you plant a life.